is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the two towers. A huge explosion now raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way.
Good afternoon, everyone. In this opportunity, we'll be presenting the incident of September 11. What is the history about that? Why is that important to the history of the world? And in this case, in my case, I'm going to talk about the importance and the history of the Twin Towers to the United States people. So, my name is Moises, and this is the beginning of our presentation.
Hello guys, I'm Amber, and I'm going to talk about the historical context of the Twin Towers, the organization behind the September 11 attacks.
Hello, my name is Harold, and I'm going to tell about the incident of 9/11, over known like the incident of the Twin Towers.
Hello, my name is Isaac. I'm a part of the 9/11 accidents is the result of the attack, the injured and the countermeasures.
Hello, I'm Victor, and I will talk about how the people remember the 9/11 incident with memes, unfortunately with memes, with monuments, with commemorations, and some celebrations, etc.
The story starts in the year following World War II. The United States was experiencing a massive economic boom, but Lower Manhattan was actually struggling. For that reason, powerful figures like David Rockefeller proposed create a massive World Trade Center that was a hub dedicated entirely to the international commerce. To that task, they brought in an architect named Minoru Yamasaki, and this architect came up with the idea to build two massive identical towers that will be named or called the Twin Towers. Construction officially began in 1966 and finished in 1971. But in that moment, the Twin Towers was called the tallest buildings in the entire world. When the Twin Tower was officially opened in 1973, they were universally loved at first. Some critics thought that they looked like massive steel and glass boxes, but over time they became an undeniable icon of New York City. On any given day, 50,000 people work inside them, and another 140,000 tourists and visitors pass through. But they represent American economic power, global connection, and incredible engineering. For nearly 3 decades, the Twin Towers stood as unshakable symbol of New York City skyline. But as we know, that all changed on the morning September 11, 2001.
Hello guys, I'm Amber, and as you know, I'm going to talk about the historical context, the organization, September 11. The attacks were organized by Al-Qaeda, a terrorist organization led at the time by Osama bin Laden. The organization had developed during the late 1980s and had previously carried out attacks against USA interests. According to the 9/11 Commission, the idea for the operation involving airplanes was developed by Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and approved and directed by senior Al-Qaeda leadership. The organization prepared the operation over several years and recruited and trained participants.
Okay, I will tell about what was planned the 9/11. It was planned in 1996 by Osama bin Laden. He needed 19 soldiers, more than war pilots, to hijacking 4 airplanes and crash it to 4 specific locations. The 2 first objectives were the Twin Towers, where it is in the World Trade Center, that represent the economic power of the United States. The second objective was the Pentagon, that represents the military power of the United States, and the fifth objective was the Capitol. But they fight it because the passenger of that flight made a resistance, and the hijabber used crashes the airplane in Pennsylvania.
I'm going to talk about 9/11 casualties and countermeasures. Casualty: total deaths 2,977 victims, plus hundreds of first responders, including 343 firefighters in New York City. Impact: the deadliest terrorist attack in history, leaving 2,000 injured and many with long-term health issues from toxic dust. Countermeasures: airport security, creation of the TSA and reinforces cockpit doors. National security, establishment of Department of Homeland Security and the Patriot Act for better intelligence and tracking. War on terror, launch of military campaigns abroad to dismantle terrorist networks.
Hello, I'm Victor, and how I already said, I will talk about how the people remember the 9/11 attack. First of all, they have the National 9/11 Memorial and Museum, located at Ground Zero in New York City. It features 2 massive reflecting pools set within the footprints of the original Twin Towers, with the names of all 2,977 victims carved into bronze panels surrounding the waterfalls. They also have the annual commemoration. Every September 11, family read the names of the victim aloud at the site, accompanied by moments of silence at night. And we have the worst remind of that event, that they are the memes, because people are crazy, and they are a lot of memes about that problem, and I will show you some of them. Here I have some of them. Look, I don't know if you know the Flappy Bird game. Here is the meme. There is a plane and the 2 towers. And also, if you saw Toy Story, they create that meme about the Twin Towers. That's so sad, because that was a a huge attack, and how I already said, it was 2,977 victims, so it was a huge attack. Thank you.